that is very jank, but I'm gonna run that until I can find another van that's being parted out, because I can't find any, like zero online. So, and I got insurance, and I'm about to mob this thing. I'm about to drive it for the first time in like 8 months. That'll work for now. I had to jack it up to get it in and out because my van's so low, and this, it wasn't fitting. So I got all the connections on there, and we are ready to go. I need to put exhaust gaskets on because I didn't put them on before, and I was getting way too antsy, and put it together because I wanted to see how it sounded. And I got some brass nuts for the bolts holding my exhaust stuff together. So I'm gonna do that right now. I got these gaskets, I got these nuts, these brass nuts, because I was doing some research, and these guys were saying you have to use a good quality bolt with a brass nut on your exhaust stuff, because the nut doesn't like rust and react, and you can always get it off. So I'm using Loctite, or anti-seize too, to keep it from like seizing up or whatever and rusting. So I'm gonna get on this thing.
This dude, it's getting ready, it's about to be done. Well, not all the way done. Look at this weak ass.
Yeah, right, get out of here! Look, I had to
brass bolts.
I had to step, man. I'm telling you, this is gonna work. My lens is super foggy, but today I got some springs, some shocks, struts, whatever you want to call them. I got a bunch of other crap, super long M6, just a bunch of nuts and bolts and stuff. This lens is so foggy, but so I'm gonna put these on because this doesn't like to lift up because I have this tire on here. So I got some stronger springs. They're not springs, they're struts. So let's put these on. So as you can see, I gotta take off the tire because it's so much weight, and it still falls down. So that's where these come in, and the ones that I got look like they're a whole lot bigger in diameter. So hopefully they fit. And I also had to buy these ends. That screws on, them screw on. I'm just gonna make sure they fit and whatnot, and then I'll probably put Loctite on them just so they don't come off. And I wanna make sure they work first. So there's probably some kind of little dumb clips on there that I gotta take off, and this thing will be good to go. So let's see, these are 250 pound. Someone converted, because I think they go by Newton meter, the original struts. I don't know where it would say it. They're all super faded anyway, so I don't know. I'll holler if I see any markings, but these are supposed to be like way strong. So let's see it. I literally just busted myself in the face, like right here, as hard as I ever have in my life. I was wrenching on this. I was trying to get it off, and I was just, I don't know if you can see it, but it hurts. So I got this on. And once you get the top on, this lens is so foggy. Once you get the top on, the bottom, you can put a screwdriver through it, and you can twist it, preferably twist it the same way it would tighten it. We'll tighten these little ends, and then you can get it to where it is the right orientation to fit over that little guy. And honestly, dude, it comes right up. I think that's good. But I think this may need a washer to bring that out past, like, I don't know if you can see this, hold on. Because I don't want that. There's just a little edge that looks like it'll get caught, and I don't want it to like mush over the little bracket. So I'm gonna get a couple washers, put it behind that, just 8mm washers, and put this other one on, and we should be good. This end just kind of snapped right on, and there was grease in the end. Not in the end. There was grease in the, like in the tip of this. It was like in there. So it's like pre-greased, which is cool. So I'm gonna put this other one on without busting myself in the face, and this is gonna work. It's gonna lift that tire up, no problem. I'm gonna get them if I can find some. They're 08 R32 wheels, and they're pretty like scarce. So, and I got this piece on yesterday. I made this a while ago, and I got my little, these are 10mm. They're just little like body, like clip things. And this camera's not trying to, there we go. They're just little clips, and I had to drill out the holes that were in this. So I had to drill out the steel, which I kind of didn't like, but I wanted it to fit and they look good. So, and it matches that. I also put acorn nuts on them and these, and I did that so when I take this cushion out, it's not going to get all, it's not going to tear it up. So I'm going to put this other strut on. So I just took this other side off, and just that one holds this whole thing. It's pretty weak, but it just holds it up. And I also noticed on the inside of this there was a rubber, hold on, let this thing focus. There was a rubber little grommet, and it's about gone. It's like completely, it's done. Like literally gone. So actually I think I have some of them. I'm gonna get them, a couple washers, and I'm missing an E-clip. I'm missing a clip for that little groove. So I need to come up with one of them. It's probably like a 6mm. So we'll see what we got. So I'm one to be very meticulous, but I'm gonna put grease on these because I just feel like it needs something to like, it just needs grease. That freaking thing opens up good. And these, the diameter's pretty big compared to the original ones. And I was kind of worried about it clearing in here, but it's good. And I ended up putting, okay, I guess you can kind of see that. I put 2 washers behind there and one out here, and then the circlip. So that's like way off. But 2 washers there, 1 there, circlip. So it gets it away from that little bracket, so that can clear. And my hitch, I welded it all up solid today, and it's back here drying somewhere. There's a horrible glare, but it's in the trees back there drying. So I'll post where I got all the shocks and everything from, and the only thing I'm holding is a spare tire, but it could probably hold more because it comes up pretty good still, like really good. So I think we're good. Tomorrow work, and then Mid-Ohio. So I'm gonna test this trailer out Oh yeah, and I got a thing coming in the mail that's a converter that converts my 5 signal, like tail lights. It converts that to a 4-wire signal, and it's this like signal converter thing. I don't know. So that's coming tomorrow in the mail, and I got a radio coming, so I'm gonna put them in. I gotta have Bluetooth. So I'm gonna put that all in there tomorrow. So Thursday when I drive to Mid-Ohio, it'll be good. Check out a bunch of bikes. Check out a bunch of cool stuff. Get some drone shots. Get some pics, and it'll all be good. So I'm going to sleep, and I need a shower really bad. So.